Right guys, after yesterday's epic find, we've come for Marston's airfield today. A bit more of a local one. I think quite a few people have been here. It's quite a well-known one. You literally park outside and walk in, so it doesn't really take much exploring to find and much work. But there's some great stuff here. There's not much here, you know, probably 4 or 5 planes, I think, abandoned planes. So as you can see, one behind me there. So I'll just take you up, we'll just have a bit of a look. I don't know if it's any good yet. We'll have a quick walk round and then I'll get some photos for Instagram. You can find me on Instagram if you want to follow me on there. It's J Saunders. Quite a bit of stuff still in here, really. I expected it to be a bit more stripped out, and you know, some switches and some controls. I mean, look at the back of there. I don't know what. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. So yeah, nice interesting things. Come and have a look at on a bank holiday Monday. As you can see, the site is quite big. Something else over there. There looks like there's something possibly over there. So yeah, I'll keep doing some videos on the approach and see how we get on. Right, just going to do a quick video for you guys, just walking through, just so you get a bit of a closer look. The cables inside this thing's unreal. With all these rivets and the way they're built, flares and swaging. Heaters on, heaters off. See, what's that for? Nose down, that says nose up. And that is port generator. Flaps. No. There's just loads of stuff in here. I don't know what these pedals was. I don't know what they. It's weird. Slow running cutoff. Most of the switches are still in really good order. It's quite impressive, really. There's the view. If you're planning on coming yourself, the road is literally just there, so you can park up and have a walk on. It's quite a nice find. It's quite an easy find. Very little hassle. So yeah, and so far we've gone quite undisturbed. So, but I think there might be this might be coming into a development site. Don't quote me on that, but the thing is with things like this, it is only a matter of time until they become housing, and if that does happen, then I'd imagine these will just get crushed or given to a museum. So come and see them while you can, is what I think. Right, that's pretty much everything. Let's go over there. Just come on to the wing here. This was dodgy at the end, but it's really unsafe at the end, but generally they're quite strong. As you can see, this is the top. There's the tail. Tried to grab a couple of shots for YouTube, so look out for those. Right, we'll move on now. Right, so we're on our way over to the next one. Looks like there's a nice gap in the fence for us. This thing is huge. Didn't expect this one to be as big as it is. Love to jump out the back of that. That'd be awesome. I think they used to do 1/4 mile down there. Like a drag strip. A nice acro at the back holding it up. It's always good to see. That means it should be quite safe to get on. Because some of these pictures will probably be epic. Might have a walk around it probably first. Royal Air Force, WR9 85. Oh, there's another one there as well. Look how close to the building it is. So happy I left my boots at home. My feet are soaked. But it is summer, so I suppose you expect that. There's a big ditch there. And this one isn't as good. But we'll go anyway. There's a lot of flies you can't see. I wonder why there's a lot of flies. Obviously. Someone else has been here because there's quite well trodden paths, so that's good. This one's got no engines in or anything. Alright, let's see if I can minimise how much I get stung. Is this safe? Yeah, it's good enough. Whoa! Oh my fucking word, that scared the shit out of me, that did. Alright, I stopped that there and started it again because a bird or a pigeon or something flew out on me and it scared the shit out of me, to be honest. So, in the interest of editing that out, I've stopped it, but I might keep it. It is what it is. I like to show real life. So this one's not that good. That's the one I want to see. Look how close to the building it is though. We'll go and see this one. Something in that wing. You can hear something moving around. There's quite a lot of wildlife here. You can see that these don't really get approached much. But this thing is absolutely huge. There's a nice little sight glass here with a wiper on. I don't know if it'd be for the pilot manning the gun or something. Maybe they've got to be gun turrets there. Would he be up there? Would he be down there? Not sure. This thing. It's huge. I'm trying to get up, but it's quite difficult at the moment. I'd like to go inside, but there's that much wildlife and that around. We're trying not to scare them, but it's all open. So I'm gonna see if I can get up, and then I'll load you guys back a video. What we got up was a bit of an epic climb, to be fair, but we're up. There's the front of that one I went to earlier. Look how close to the building it is. Somebody parked it well, that's for sure. I'm gonna get down. I'll go inside in a minute. This back end's not very safe. Just think how high this would have been flying originally, or even how low. And now it just sits here to rot. To be honest, it's quite a big drop, that is. You wouldn't be jumping off there. There's something in that wing. Something sounds quite big as well. Scurrying around. Let's go to the front. Some sort of loads of red ants, if you can see those. There seems to be loads of them. Skilled men to fly this, that's for sure. Back in those days as well, when, you know, flying and that wasn't like it is now. Done so often. Everything was relatively new, I suppose. I want to go down there, but I don't really think it's wise. Fuck it. No, I won't. I wouldn't have thought it would tip forward. But there's an acro under the back, so it would obviously have fell back. I know it's longer that way, but the wheels are here, so I don't want the whole thing to tip forward. Right, let's get inside. Alright guys, I'm going in. I'm in. Whoa. Bit similar to the other one before, still a lot of wires and fuses and switches in here. This is epic. I just can't even imagine what the guys and the crew would have felt like whenever, I don't know the year and that for this, but being fired at up in the sky in this heavy thing, something you're going to remember for a while. There's the beds, look. That's the just hope I don't see a rat. Probably jinxed it now. Something's living in there by the look of it. How epic is this? There's flies, so many flies. I presume that would have been like a navigation desk or something. Maybe they'd nav from that point, maybe have some local maps out, or I don't really know. I've got no knowledge really of this, so excuse me. But if you want to educate me, that's fine. Comment in the comment box below. I'm going to go down. Okay, I'm in the front. I'm a little bit sceptical. It's just rat stuff. Trying to get a good view for you guys, but I'm also trying to be quite vigilant for myself as to where I'm treading. Make sure I'm not going to cut myself or corner some wildlife that feels threatened. That's probably my main concern. I have to look. I can't resist. I have to nose. Wow. Okay, we're in the. Look at that. Damn flies, man. Is that? Are
you recording anymore?
Yeah, I'm still recording now. Right, we'll get some pictures. Christ. Alright, so we're inside. Thought I'd get a quick. I know I'm rubbish at filming. Right, down there must be another sort of gun position or lookout. Nice handrail, watch your head, low headroom. There's something scurrying down there, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to scare it or even scare myself. So yeah, that's obviously a swivel chair. Just sit while looking out that window. Not sure what all that is, to be honest. Converters or I don't know. Look at the support, so just shows the sheer mass of this thing. This floor's not very good. Flares. Awesome. This bit here is quite interesting because that's like, I don't know, like a, this bit like the canteen or like, you know, the food prep area, sink, like a pot for you boiling the bags or something, for your rations, and then bunks. Sleeping on here must have been horrendous. I wouldn't have thought they'd have been up that long in terms of to have beds on to sleep. This is for casualties. No, it'd be for, no, it's not for casualties. They'd have more room than that. Right, I'll make my way out. Trying to capture as much as possible for you guys, but apologies again, I'm not the best at this. It's only on an iPhone as well, so there's one bunk, there's another, and then God knows what all that is. So all the way back there. I can imagine a few people have run through here in a panic under attack or taking some damage. Another swivel chair there, probably for this window maybe, and then two more there, and that's it for in here. I'll get out. Cheers. Right, so coming to the end of this video now. Just been on top of there, got some good shots inside. Got some on the end of the wing, which was quite cool. They'll all be on Instagram over the next probably couple of 3 weeks. Yeah, so it's we'll call it a wraps there, so right, people buy the car. We'll call it a wraps there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.